Welcome back to BookShortz, the channel where you get powerful book summaries that open your mind and level up your life in just minutes. If you're tired of wasting hours scrolling and want real change real fast, you're in the right place today. We're diving into a bold and brutally honest book that's changing lives around the world. Manual Antipajas by Edwin Rodriguez isn't your average self-help guide. This book exposes the truth behind a silent addiction affecting millions and shows you how to reclaim your focus, your energy, and your life. If you've ever felt stuck, drained, or like you're wasting your potential, this summary might just be the wake-up call you need before we jump in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from BookShortz. We bring you life-changing books straight to the point, no fluff, just value. Let's get into it. What if the thing draining your energy, killing your focus, and sabotaging your confidence isn't outside of you but hidden in your daily habits? What if the real addiction isn't alcohol or drugs, but something millions silently struggle with every single day? This is the truth most don't want to hear. But Edwin Rodriguez doesn't hold back. In Manual Antipajas, he uncovers a raw and often ignored reality, the destructive cycle of pornography and compulsive masturbation, and how to break free from it for good. This isn't just another self-help book. This is a battle. Cry for men ready to reclaim their lives. Rodriguez knows what it's like to be stuck. For years, he lived in a loop. Endless nights in front of a screen. Empty pleasure, followed by shame, regret, and exhaustion. He pretended everything was fine. But behind the smile was a man falling apart. He realized it wasn't just a bad habit. It was an addiction that had stolen his focus, his ambition, his relationships, and his happiness. That's when he made a choice to break the chains and build a new life. And this book is the guide that came from that transformation. In Manual Antipajas, Rodriguez offers more than just theory. He delivers a complete blueprint for those who want to overcome their compulsive habits and unlock their full potential. Starts by revealing how pornography hijacks the brain. When you watch porn and masturbate, your brain is flooded with dopamine, the pleasure chemical. But over time, you build tolerance. Just like a drug addict needs more to feel the same high, you start needing more intense content, more time, more stimulation. Your brain becomes numb. Nothing feels satisfying anymore. Work becomes boring. Relationships feel dull. Life seems flat. That's the trap. Rodriguez explains that the real danger isn't in the act itself. It's in the way it rewires your brain to seek constant pleasure and avoid discomfort. You begin to chase easy dopamine instead of putting in the work to build something real. This is why so many men today feel stuck. They've lost their edge, their ambition, their drive, and most don't even realize why. Manual Antipajas changes. That Rodriguez introduces the Antipaja Mentality. A shift in mindset where you stop seeing yourself as a victim of urges and start becoming the master of your impulses. It's not about suppression, it's about transformation. He guides you to understand your triggers. When do you feel the urge? Is it boredom, loneliness, stress, anxiety? What are you really trying to avoid? The more awareness you have, the more power you gain. From there, he moves into strategies. Real actionable tools that actually work. One of the core techniques is the dopamine detox. You take a break not just from porn, but from all artificial stimulation. Social media, video games, junk food, mindless scrolling. You start to rewire your brain to find pleasure in real things again. Reading, working out, building something, improving yourself. Rodriguez doesn't pretend it's easy. He tells you straight up. There will be relapses. There will be tough moments, but the goal isn't perfection. It's progression. That's why he includes a relapse protocol. Instead of beating yourself up, you learn to reflect and reset. What triggered the relapse? What can you do differently next time? What lesson can you take from it? The shame disappears and growth takes its place. The book also dives deep into habit formation. How to break the cycle and replace it with powerful habits that build momentum. He suggests starting with cold showers, meditation, journaling, physical exercise, learning new skills, and even volunteer work. Every habit you build becomes armor against the addiction, because you're not just quitting porn, you're becoming someone stronger, more focused, more driven. Rodriguez also highlights the emotional side of the addiction. Many men use masturbation as a way to escape emotional pain, rejection trauma, fear of failure, but avoiding those feelings only makes them grow. Healing comes when you face them head-on. He encourages therapy group support and deep inner work, because this battle is as emotional as it is physical. In one powerful chapter, he discusses the damage porn does to real relationships. It changes the way men see women. It creates unrealistic expectations. It trains your brain to seek novelty instead of connection. Soon, real intimacy feels boring. You stop appreciating the beauty of real love, real affection, real touch. Rodriguez challenges you to reset your mind, to find joy in connection, to build relationships based on trust, respect, and authenticity. This is about more than quitting porn. It's about learning how to love again. He also dives into the spiritual side of the journey. Many men feel empty inside, like something's missing. That's not just a lack of purpose. That's a disconnect from your higher self. Rodriguez suggests practices like prayer, visualization, gratitude, and service to reconnect with your inner strength and higher power. Because when you quit porn, you don't just get your time back, you get your soul back. And that's when everything changes, your energy returns, your focus sharpens, you start to feel confident, motivated, powerful. Rodriguez shares story after story of men who took control of their lives by applying the principles in this book. Men who doubled their income, improved their relationships, started businesses, built strong bodies, and most importantly, found peace of mind. They didn't just stop masturbating, they started living. This book is filled with hard truths but also hope. You'll read lines that hit deep questions that force you to reflect, but each page reminds you of one thing. You're not alone. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're just in a battle, and every warrior needs a guide. Manual Antipajas is that guide. It ends with a call to action. To stop wasting your life chasing pixels on a screen. To stop living for 5 seconds of pleasure and start building a lifetime of purpose. Rodriguez doesn't promise miracles, but he does promise results if you do the work, and he leaves you with one powerful thought: if you can control your impulses, if you can say no to the strongest temptation in your life, then there is nothing you can't do. You will become unstoppable. So if you're ready to break the chains, if you're tired of feeling drained, ashamed, and disconnected, if you want your energy, your passion, and your power back, then this book is your invitation. Step into the fight. Reclaim your strength and become the man you were born to be. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link on description. Thank you.